Welcome back. And if you're new to the channel, thank you for stopping by Comfort and Cook. We're about to get into this delicious mashed potato recipe, one that your family is going to continue on asking you to make over and over again. Now let's go over these simple and very easy ingredients. This is our Yukon Gold potatoes. And then we have our Swanson's chicken stock. Now we're not going to be using chicken stock today. We're going to be using our Better Than Boullion chicken base, which is a roasted chicken base that's reduced sodium. Now, if you don't have Better Than Boullion in your kitchen today, no worries. Just use the regular chicken stock. But the next time you get a chance, use the Better Than Boullion, and I guarantee you will not regret it. Now, we have our fresh garlic cloves. I have a stick of butter and 2/3 cup of heavy cream. So let's put our cape on and get in the kitchen and start cooking, because these potatoes are not going to cook themselves. Now, I'm not going to bore you on cutting 2.5 pounds of potatoes, but I am going to show you that I'm cutting these in 4s. Now, you can cut these in smaller pieces if you want to, but I really feel like it's not necessary, being that the Yukon Gold potatoes are a thin-skinned potato anyway. Now, we're going to make quick work of these because I'm going to show you later on in this video 2 different other ways that you can do this recipe with the same ingredients. So stick around for the rest of the video and don't go anywhere. Now, according on your potato size on how you cut it down, you're probably going to want to let this boil for about 15 or probably 20 minutes. Now, one thing that you don't want to do is overboil your potatoes. You want mashed potatoes. You don't want mush. Now, this mixture of water is 4 tablespoons of Better Than Boullion with 8 cups of water. And this is a 5-quart pot. Now, I'm checking these now and they're about tender. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to drain these and we're going to get them over to the counter. And we're going to save 2 ounces of the water that we're going to add back to the mashed potatoes later to enhance the flavor. Now, to check your potatoes, all you need is just a toothpick. And you're just checking for the tenderness. Now, to check these potatoes, to make sure that they're tender, check about 1 or 2 potatoes, and that should be sufficient enough. Now, not only can you use a toothpick, you can use a regular dinner fork. If you're using the dinner fork, you're going to use it the same way as you would a toothpick. Oh, and I almost forgot. I want to show you this new product that I stumbled across. This is a collapsible potato masher. I've never seen this before until now. Now, if this is new to you like it is to me, leave a comment in the comment box below and let me know if I brought some value to this video, because this is an absolute space saver when it comes to kitchenware. You can place this in your kitchen drawer or you can hang this up. The choice is yours. But it does do quick work of the potatoes, as you can see. I am so used to the standard potato masher, but this here is absolutely amazing. As you see, these potatoes are coming along nice. Now, I remember the promise that I told you earlier in the video. I want to show you 2 other ways that you can do this recipe with the same ingredients. Now, this is our russet potatoes, and this is our red skin potatoes, but we're using the Yukon Gold with this particular recipe. Now you can use 2.5 pounds of Yukon Gold or red skin potatoes or russet potatoes, skin on or skin off. Regardless of what you choose, I've done this recipe with all 3, and the taste is absolutely amazing. You will not regret it. Now, on this recipe, we are using the Yukon Gold potatoes, but when you get the chance, try this same recipe with these potatoes. So let's get back over to our pot. Now, we added a low flame back to our pot because remember the 2 ounces of water that I told you we was going to save, we poured it back in our mashed potatoes to enhance the flavor. Now, we're also going to add in our 2/3 cup of heavy cream. Now, I'm putting this in a little bit at a time. To tell you the truth, so I don't make a mess, and I probably still will. But if you feel comfortable pouring all of it in at one time, then do so, because it doesn't affect the recipe at all. And remember, this is what Comfort and Cooking is all about, taking these recipes and making them my own. So if you want to change this recipe around or do something different, go ahead and do so. Let me know how this recipe turned out for you in the comment box below. And not only that, let me know what you did to make this recipe your own. Now, we're going to add a 1/2 stick of room temperature butter. Now, you can melt this butter down in the microwave if you like, but room temperature is good enough as long as it's not cold. Now, we want to go in with our 4 cloves of fresh garlic. Not only can you use 4 cloves of fresh garlic, they have a garlic paste that's out now that's absolutely amazing. And I'm going to be using that garlic paste in a future recipe from Comfort and Cooking. But I've used both of them with this particular recipe, and the taste is absolutely amazing. Now, with that being said, I think we chopped up 6 to 8 fresh springs of chives that we're going to be using on these mashed potatoes later on when we begin to plate. If you find the value in the channel, please subscribe, like, and share. And not only that, make sure that you hit that bell so you're alerted on the next delicious recipe from this channel called Comfort and Cooking. This is one of many side dishes that I'm going to be making for you from Comfort and Cooking, so you can watch this in your spare time. Let me know in the comment box below if this is something that you would be interested in or would be a great value to you. Comfort and Cooking, now this turned out nice. Now that we have our garlic all mixed in, the smell is absolutely amazing. Comfort and Cooking, I wish you was here to smell this because you do not know what you're missing. Now, we're going to add 2 generous amounts of coarse salt, which should be about a tablespoon. And I can't wait to taste them. If the camera would just focus to these mashed potatoes, you'll see just how fluffy and how creamy these mashed potatoes are. And these mashed potatoes is on point. This tastes absolutely amazing. And I can't wait to plate this. Make sure that you check me out on Instagram, Facebook, and also TikTok. I don't know if I should put a little bit on the plate or if I should just make a mountain of it. It really doesn't matter because either which way, I'm going to be eating this. Now, the ones that found value in this channel, please subscribe, like, and share. It helped me get the word out about this channel called Comfort and Cooking. When you hit the subscribe button, make sure that you hit that bell so you're alerted on every delicious recipe that I released on Comfort and Cooking. If you subscribe, thank you for your support, and I thank you from the bottom of my heart. Now that we added our butter, we're going to add those fresh chives that we cut up earlier in the day. This is an absolute masterpiece. Comfort and Cooking, we done did it again. Not only does this look beautiful, this smells absolutely amazing. You don't know what you're missing. Comfort and Cooking, I hope that you cook this with me. If not now, cook it later. And let me know in the comment box what you think or how it turned out for you. Oh yeah, we did that.